quick business tips if you guys who are in debt or almost out of debt or on your way of starting to get together a plan to pay down your debt. Remember, billionaires, millionaires think in terms of years. Broke people think in terms of days. Rich people think in terms of years. You got to get the investment in. You got to get the staff in place. You got to wait for the economy or people who give you the money to give you the return. And then as you get your return, that's how you start getting your return on investment. And it's like a CD. You put a CD of $1,000 CD for 5%, and it takes for 2 years for it to get the full 5%. You've got to wait that full 2 years to get the 5%. Or maybe it's a 1-year CD at 5%. Time. Wealthy people think in terms of times. The reason why broke people, what does it say? Middle class people don't even have $500 for emergency. How can that be? Because you're not prepared. You may have too much debt, or you're spending money on stuff that's not helping you keep your cash, or you could have had a bad economic system happen which forces you to pay off your debt. I was $147,568 in debt. I've been there back in 2008. Student loans, almost lost my house to foreclosure, paying for the car, paying for the funerals, paying for probate lawyers, because when you pay lawyers, they don't want your credit card. They want this. You got to give them a check. Bring me some cash, bro, or bring me a check. Maybe it's different now. Back then, you got to pay them and say, we ain't going to do no more work, bro, till you bring some money. I don't know about all these pro bono stuff, but it comes to probate, they're going to make you pay them. But that's what I'm saying. Think in terms of years. I'm not going to pay off this debt of $1.8 million in a day. I'm not going to pay off this debt of $147,000, $568 in a day. What kind of strategies can I put in place so at least I don't make the situation worse? That's why you've got to think in terms of years. Just start getting you to a mentality and to start reducing that get rich quick. Because if you're broke and you're hurting for money, you want the money. And that's how you make mistakes. I've made mistakes, man. I lost money to a web developer. I put my confidence in the web developer to grow the business instead of having confidence in myself to grow the business. They can help me and give me strategies, but before I give them the money, I got to make sure, like Grant Cardone says, trust and verify. I showed up one day, the whole business was gone, doors locked, telephone numbers didn't work, man. Lost $5,000 on that adventure. That's some websites used to really cost money. But I recovered, get back on the high horse at Bay Street and Embarcadero. Let's do it again. But think in terms of years. And I hope you avoid making mistakes. You won't get that grit, because ain't nobody going to get. Often when you're playing lottery, nothing's going to come trick. Remember, think in terms of years, not months.